And a case before the Ohio Supreme Court could shut down Toledo's last abortion clinic. Government attorneys asked the state's high court yesterday to override lower court rulings and uphold the health department's order to close Capital Care of Toledo. The issue: the clinic did not have a patient transfer agreement with a local hospital, which is mandated by law. Restrictions on abortion clinics in Ohio, passed by lawmakers over the last 6 years, have contributed to the closings of several clinics. Joining us now via Skype is Ed Sitter, Executive Director of Toledo Right to Life. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Lauren.
The Ohio Department of Health says the abortion clinic does not meet the requirements of the law. What law is the clinic violating?
Well, in Ohio, there's a law that governs all ambulatory surgical facilities, and it says that they must have a transfer agreement with a local hospital. And currently, Capital Care Network does not have a ambulatory surgical relationship with a local hospital. They have one with the University of Ann Arbor in Michigan, which is 52 miles away.
Why is it important to have patient transfer agreements, and why wouldn't the clinic want to comply?
Well, it's not so much the clinic doesn't want to comply, it just can't find any of the hospitals in the area that is willing to partner with them in this arrangement.
Why not?
You know, I can't speak to the motives of the hospitals. I just have no idea what they're thinking, but both public and private, well, the public are prohibited by statute not to have a transfer agreement with a private entity like an abortion clinic, but the private ones, and there are quite a few in Northwest Ohio here, that would be considered local, they do not want to enter into a relationship with them. Maybe it's the nature of the business. I really don't know, Lauren.
Let's look at the bigger picture for Ohio. There are only 8 clinics left operating in the state, and it had twice that many in 2011. Could Ohio, as a result of this law and this decision, become abortion-free?
I don't know if it could become abortion-free, but I do know that if the courts uphold this ruling by the Ohio Department of Health, this will impact not only Toledo's clinic, but in all likelihood will affect Dayton's clinic.
And that means, therefore, that those two
less
have to close.
Yep. Yes, that's correct.
So what's next? We're just waiting for something from the courts?
That is correct. Yesterday was the hearing. The oral arguments were given, and that's the last. There won't be any additional arguments presented before the court, and now we're just waiting. And it could be as little as a month. It could be. There's really no timetable, nothing compelling the court to render a decision by a certain time frame.
All right. Thank you for the update. Ed Sitter, Executive Director of Toledo Right to Life.